At the break of dawn, as the surface of the ocean shimmers with the first blush of sunlight, a bottlenose dolphin stirs beneath the waves. It doesn't wake in the way land mammals do. There's no stretch or yawn, no shift from slumber to alertness. Instead, half of its brain has been active all night. The dolphin has been resting, floating gently near the surface. One eye closed, one eye open. It's a necessity. To survive, a dolphin must remain partly awake. Breathing is a conscious act. If it sleeps fully, it would drown. So it sleeps with half its brain at a time, alternating sides, always aware, always vigilant. The dolphin blinks the open eye and gently exhales, sending a plume of air up in a quiet puff. Then it dives. A few powerful tail strokes, and it slips beneath the waves with ease, its sleek gray body slicing through the water. Around it, members of its pod begin to stir as well. They've spent the night near a shallow bay, safe from predators, close to familiar feeding grounds. The water carries the soft hum of marine life waking up, and the morning currents feel familiar, guiding them gently. Morning begins with greetings. Dolphins are social to their core. They touch fins, exchange clicks and whistles, and circle one another in playful loops. The pod is tight-knit, often made up of mothers and calves, siblings, cousins, and lifelong friends. Bonds are forged over decades. There are signature whistles, distinctive vocalizations unique to each dolphin like names. They call to each other, reaffirming connection, checking in, sharing space. These exchanges build trust and cohesion. They are more than just communication, they are community. The dolphin veers upward, bursts through the surface, and leaps high into the air. The arc is smooth and practiced, the splash below precise. Play and practicality blur in the dolphin world. What looks like joy is also survival. Leaping clears parasites, signals location, and tests speed. It's a burst of energy, a celebration of life, and a message to the pod. As the sun rises, the pod begins to travel. They swim in a loose formation, side by side, keeping pace effortlessly. They cover great distances each day, sometimes dozens of miles, in search of food. The ocean is a vast and shifting pantry. Fish don't stay put, and neither do dolphins. Navigation is guided by memory and experience, by the feel of currents and the taste of water salinity, and sometimes by following the movements of seabirds overhead. The dolphin's stomach rumbles faintly, and soon the pod enters deeper waters, known for schools of mullet and sardines. Their pace quickens. They begin to echolocate, sending out high-frequency clicks that bounce off objects in the water. It's like seeing with sound. The returning echoes paint a three-dimensional picture of the environment. Every rock, fish, and movement outlined with clarity. Even distant objects come into focus through this natural sonar. Suddenly, the chase is on. The school of fish darts in unison, turning the water silver. The dolphins react instantly. They fan out, surrounding the school, herding the fish into a tighter ball. With precise timing, each dolphin takes turns lunging through the mass, snapping up mouthfuls. Their coordination is stunning, a cooperative hunt orchestrated without spoken words. Some slap their tails on the water's surface to stun the fish. Others drive the school upward toward the surface, where escape is harder. It's like a ballet underwater, every movement synchronized. In the frenzy, gulls and pelicans circle overhead, hoping to snatch the fish forced skyward. A few fish manage to break free and scatter, but most are caught. The dolphin gets her share, swallowing the slippery prey whole. The hunt lasts only minutes, but it's enough. Bellies full, the pod begins to drift again, slower now, more relaxed. A calmness returns, and the water seems to shimmer more softly in the afternoon light. The dolphin swims close to her calf, a young female, barely 2 years old. The calf sticks to her side like a shadow, mimicking every move. Dolphins are born into a world where they must swim within moments, nurse on the move, and learn constantly. The mother nudges the calf now and then, correcting direction, encouraging exploration. Calves are nursed for up to 3 years, and the bond between mother and child is profound. She teaches her calf not just how to eat and swim, but how to interact, how to listen, and how to read the ocean's signs. By midday, the pod enters a region of coral reefs. The dolphin slows, weaving through the labyrinth of color and life. Bright fish scatter as the pod moves in. Here, in the warmth of shallow water, they rest. Not by sleeping fully, again, that's not an option, but by reducing activity, taking turns, entering unihemispheric sleep. Half the brain sleeps, The other stays alert. One eye remains open, scanning the reef, the sky above, the ocean beyond. This strange and wondrous habit of sleeping with one eye open, of never fully surrendering to sleep, has baffled scientists for decades. But in the endless blue, danger is constant. Sharks patrol these waters, orcas roam. Even humans with boats and engines pose threats. So dolphins remain half awake, half dreaming, suspended between vigilance and rest. It is a delicate balance, but it is the way of survival. Their ability to remain partially awake has allowed them to thrive in an unpredictable world, where danger can appear from any direction at any time. The dolphin rises gently to the surface for air, never straying far from her pod. She listens to the clicks and chirps that echo all around her. One member of the pod rolls over and presents its belly to the sun, a behavior that seems to serve no purpose other than joy. Another glides upside down beneath the others, then zips upward in a high spiral. There is laughter in their sounds. At least, that's how it seems. These behaviors are spontaneous, free, and undeniably expressive. In the late afternoon, they move again. The dolphin rides the pressure wave of a boat for a few moments, surfing the bow wake with effortless grace. Tourists on board gasp in delight. Cameras flash. But the dolphin is gone in a blink, darting back to her pod. The ocean is her home, not a stage. She re-enters the world of rhythm and salt, of hidden paths and invisible currents. Back in open waters, the dolphin notices a pod member lagging behind, a male, older, with scars along his dorsal fin. He's been slowing more often. She circles him once, emits a low-frequency buzz, a signal of concern. Another dolphin joins her. Together they flank him gently, encouraging him forward. Dolphins do not abandon their own easily. Their compassion runs deep, embedded in their culture and behavior. As the sun begins to dip, the pod returns to the same quiet bay where they began the day. It's shallow, protected, familiar. Here they slow their pace, engaging in light social behavior. Mothers nurse calves, juveniles chase each other in tight circles. Older dolphins float near the surface, breathing slowly. The calm is punctuated by soft whistles, clicks, and the occasional playful splash. The dolphin performs a slow spiral downward, spinning as she descends into the blue, then rises again. She's not hunting, she's not fleeing, she's simply alive and in motion. Her muscles ache faintly from the day's exertions, but her energy remains. She hasn't stopped swimming since the moment she was born. She never will. Movement is life. The ocean cradles her, rocks her, renews her. As twilight settles, the dolphin hovers near the surface, barely moving. She closes her left eye, her right hemisphere sleeps. She remains half awake, ever aware, tuned to the rhythms of her pod and the whispers of the sea. The stars begin to prick through the sky above, and the water glows faintly with bioluminescence, as if the ocean itself is exhaling. This was a day in the life of a dolphin.